Today's share for Secret Garden of Soul is about a phenomenon that if you change your thoughts, you can change your world. This is Phoebe Ava Spiller. Today's piece is called Invitation to Grow. A garden plot left untended will grow other things and maybe even see a volunteer onion or flower seeds spring up to grow, along with weeds, wildflowers, and grass can and will eventually take over. But if you want a harvest of some kind, that must be planted, and it won't thrive in a place where the ground or soil hasn't been prepared first. The other plants present already have established root sources and will choke the seedlings out if you planted seeds, and even though you might plant seeds in that space, they could sprout and not really thrive afterwards. They would wither and die. Our minds, too, become crowded and filled with thoughts, worries, and such, and these will take up all the available brain space until or unless we clear out and remove the old growth. Then we can loosen the soil in a garden procedure called spading. It's similar to a plow, but done with a shovel in a small space like a flower bed. This forced time at home we are experiencing is excellent for spading a portion of our minds that are free from the rat race of working at a job and the other busyness most of us become consumed by or with prior to COVID-19, which has slammed head-on into our individual and collective lives. There is time now to think about things like reflecting on how well was your life working or not. So many outside escapes like shopping, going to movies, or whatever, in of themselves can be a good thing, except it takes up valuable time away from really getting real about your own life, happiness, serenity, or the state and shape your relationships are in. This forced time out of being home together is actually an invitation to make changes that can grow a different kind of life or harvest, or increase the family bonds you already have. Perhaps repair broken bonds by letting go, through spading, the old weeds of past hurts and grudges. When I began to clean up my own inner garden plot, the seed of growing and understanding heart was already in my hand and wanting to grow. My heart chose those seeds for me and were actually the first harvest of spiritual grace I experienced, much to my own surprise. And this harvest came out of my own will becoming aligned with divine intent, rather than drivenness to forgive that came out of ego knowing or demands on myself because I thought I should. Spirit directed me through millions of baby steps, more weeds pulled and tossed than I can count, but little by little the fertile places of my heart became ready to manifest the seeds of choice that brought a wiser harvest and one that blessed me too.